everyone, my name is Mansi Sanjay Kumar Suryavanshi and my today's topic is the body fluid and the significance of each fluid in diagnosis. The blood fluid are the liquid originated from the inside the bodies of the human life and human living organisms, and they include the fluids that are the excreted or secreted from the body, and the total amount of fluid in human body is appropriate 70% of the body weight, and the blood fluid has been divided into two components, intracellular fluid and the extracellular fluid. Then in intracellular fluid that is the inside the cells, and the extracellular is the outside the cells, and 55% of total body water in intracellular fluid and 45% of total body water in extracellular fluid. The significance of the body fluid, it is in the homeostasis, in transporter the mechanisms, in metabolic reactions, and in texture of the tissue and the temperature controller. Then the composition of body fluid contains water and solids are organic or the inorganic in substance. Then first is blood. It is a liquid consisted of the yellowish fluid called as a plasma, in which the red and white blood cells and platelets involved. The blood cells are the clotted. The remaining liquid is known as a serum, and the function of blood is the respiration, nutrition, excretion, pH balance, and the coagulations. Then the significance of that, the normal serum total proteins are 6 to 8 gram, and albumin 3.5 to 5 gram, and globulin 1.8 to 3.4 gram. Then urine. Normally urine is 800 to 2000 ml per day. Normally less than 80 milligram of the ketone bodies are excreted per day, and ketonuria is the presence of ketone bodies in the urine in abnormal concentration, and hematuria is caused by the urine bisphorus and the malignant diseases. The second is milk. The secretion of a mammary gland in the human and animals. The color is white and it is the flat globulin with the calcium phosphate. The milk pH is 6 to 6.7, and the milk proteins are 1.2, and the milk minerals are iron, calcium, phosphorus, sodium, and potassium. Then seminal fluid, it involves the carbohydrate, proteins, lipid, and minerals. Then cerebrospinal fluid, it is produced by the chronic plexus of the brain ventricles, and it protects the brain and spinal cord from the mechanical injury caused by the sudden movement of the body, and to carry the nutrients to the brain and spinal cord. Then the sweat and tears, the sweat, these are the hypotonic solution containing the mainly sodium and calcium, and also contain urea and potassium. Then lysosomes and the enzyme that has the antibacterial action present in a sweat and tear. Then lymph, it is an intestinal fluid which has passed into the lymph vessels, and it is formed by the filtration of the plasma through the capillary walls. And then next is amniotic fluid. It contains inside the amniotic sac in which embryo is free to move and protect against the mechanical injury. Then synovial fluid, it is present in the joint cavity and tendon spaces, and it contains high percent of the hyaluronic acid. Then the parental, pericardial, peritoneal fluid. It is in that the less than 20 ml in the pleural cavity, from 20 to 50 ml in the pericardial sac, and the less than 1000 ml in the peritoneal cavity, to lubricate the parietal and the visceral tissues during the organ movement. Thank you everyone.